In the first video, we have seen what is SAS and how to create a SAS profile. In this video, we are going to see the SAS interference and explore the different built-in dataset that is already stored in the SAS Studio. So let's start. To open a SAS Studio, you have to click on this link. When you click on this link, you will get an option to open a SAS Studio. Click on this SAS Studio. It will take some time to open the SAS Studio, the SAS Studio interference. The SAS Studio interference is consists of two things. One is the navigation pane and second one is work area. You can see this is called as the home page, that is SAS interference. I have already told you we have two sections. One is navigation pane. You can see in the left hand side we have different options. This left hand side is called as a navigation pane and the right hand side is called as a work area. In the navigation pane, we have different options like server files and folder, tasks and utilities, snippets, libraries, file shortcuts. All these different tabs we are going to learn in the further section. For now, just remember that this pane is called as navigation pane. So this is all about the SAS interference, which consists of just two things, navigation pane and work area. Moving to our next topic for this video, that is different built-in dataset. SAS has already some built-in dataset stored in it. The dataset which are stored in the SAS are for to open the dataset which are there in the SAS. You have to go to this library. In this My Library, you can see there is small triangle in front of each tab. If you click on this triangle, all the list of My Libraries are got open. You can, if you want to compress this list, you can again click on this triangle. If you want to expand the list, you can click on this triangle again. In this My Library, you can see we have SAS Help Library. In this SAS Help Library, all the built-in dataset are stored. You can click on this triangle again, and the list of different dataset that is already stored in the SAS Studio is available. You can click on any of this dataset and you can play with this. For now, for example, if we want to open the dataset that is baseball dataset. So when you click on this triangle, you can see these are the variable names that is stored in this baseball dataset. Different variable name which are present in the baseball dataset. If you want to compress it, you can again click on this triangle. And if you want to open the dataset, you have to double click on the dataset. If you want to open the baseball dataset, double click on it. In the right hand pane, you can see our work area is got split into two halves. First is this middle pane. This consists of the variable name. If you scroll this, you can see the different variables that are present in the dataset. And this right hand side, you can see the dataset. To see the whole dataset, you have to scroll up and down. If you scroll down, you can see all the observations in the dataset. And if you want to see the different variable name present in this dataset, you have to scroll left and right. You can see different variable names. So this is the dataset in which is consist of this variable names and the dataset list. You can see in the top of this dataset, total number of rows 322 and total number of column that is 24. So which tells us that the baseball dataset have 322 observations and 24 variables. You can scroll to see all the variable. Suppose if you want to deselect any of the variables, suppose I don't want this name variable in the dataset, so you can just deselect this tick box. If you deselect this, you can see the name variable has got vanished. If you want to also, if you don't want this n hits, you can just click on this. You can see the end column has gone. Suppose I'm selecting all, deselecting all the variable, and suppose I just want two variable, that is name and team, in the work area. So you can click on this name and team. All the other variable are not there in the work area, just name and team is visible. This is for if you want to select one by one. If you want to select a series, like starting from one variable to the last variable, so for that, suppose I want to select from team to NBB. So click on this team, then hold the shift button and then click on NBB. You can see all the variable in between team and NBB has got selected. You can also see in the work area, we have the variables from team to NBB. So these are the method to select and deselect the variable names. So in this video, we have seen the interference, SAS interference, and the built-in data set that is stored in the SAS Studio. So that's it for this video. Thank you.